Hey everybody, it's your old pal Jay, back with part 4 of the adventure titled Heather's Here, and yes, indeed she is. Okay, let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste a lot of time because there is a good sized gap in this video where I don't do clickbait. Okay, the TW, TinyWanderland, is a real live channel. There's no editing, there's no, we got to take out the uhs and the ums. No. This is real life, guys, and if you're watching this backstory, you're seeing it as it happened, as best as I can describe. There is some censorship required just because of, nudity and some weird things that happen, and try to explain those as I go along, but nothing major. You're not missing out on anything. So I want to stress before I start the video, guys, that please subscribe to the channel. We always like that. Apparently comments are turned off, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll try to figure that out, and I'm sorry about that. I'm new to this. But you can also like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We don't get a lot of action there, but Instagram, we love people on Instagram. We'll be posting more stuff. Twitter for sure, if you can. Facebook definitely. We're extremely active over there. You can pretty much find us just any type of group over there. So let's get into it. Okay, Heather arrived, as you know from the last video. For continuing on, she got in safely. Her plane landed safely, no problems there. And I was able to introduce Heather to the magnificences of In-N-Out. Now, if any of you ever had In-N-Out, you know that's almost not even a fast food place. It's more like a religious experience. But we ordered our food, and Heather was just amazed to have her food. As you can see, I've done this before, so I was just being a goof. Guys, during the time we were there was riots going on, and it was a very stressful time. I'm not going to get into the political details, but needless to say, it's a very interesting time to fly into Las Vegas. Everything was shut down because of the pandemic. Wal Marts were barricaded with water bottles because apparently they just set a Wal Mart or something on fire the night before. People were running around with license plates, just crazy, whatever, anarchy. But we did find a Walmart open. It was going to be open until 4 p.m. So we zoomed from the airport right to the Walmart, put our masks on, and while we were in the parking lot, we were actually emptying out some of the stuff from my campsite. As I told you, it was very hard to get ice. So what happened was when you had the ice would turn to water, and then the water would get in the food. And so Heather's like, just throw it all out, we'll get all new stuff. It was there that we met a man named Harvey, who had been traveling. I don't remember exactly where Harvey was from, but I think he was homeless in Vegas during the pandemic, and we gave him some food. We took some milk from our cooler. It was a really nice man. You see I'm still using the cane in that picture because I'm just now being able to walk on my own again without support. And you can't see it, but if you look carefully on at the bottom right, that is an Asus Swiss survival sleeping bag. And as I told you in the previous video, there was too much crap in the SUV already. So that's like an $80 bag that I gave him, and just said, hey, it's not going to keep you warm because you're in Vegas, obviously, but it's something to lay between you and the dirty ground. So he was really appreciative of that, and we were glad to help him. So we just started kind of making our way through Vegas, making our way over to the Amazon locker. If any of you know, when you're traveling or when you're out and about, you don't always have an address to send things to. Well, the Amazon lockers are great for that, because if it's under a certain size item, you can actually have it sent almost anywhere. The downside is you don't know when it's going to arrive. So here we were, night was falling, it was getting time to leave Vegas. There had been riots before, and we were hoping we weren't going to get caught in the middle of anything. But needless to say, we had to wait, and we literally put a stakeout on this store, just waiting for the Amazon driver to show up, because we were expecting things like a motorcycle helmet, propane heater, a bunch of lights for the tent. I mean, survival stuff, basically stuff we needed out there in the canyon. He did finally show up. There he is, coming in there now, and Heather posing with one of the Vegas signs, and I don't know, that was some kind of political thing she was laughing at. I'm not sure what that was. There's Heather with a brand new helmet. If you asked Heather what that I'm going back here. Oh, sorry guys. What is going on here? Hold on. Okay. I don't know what that'll do to the recording. I'll have to check it later. There's Heather with her new helmet, and she was excited to have it. But unfortunately, guys, we did not make it outside of the zone in enough time to get away from the riot, and that's what this next clip is about. So just stick with me, and I'll be right back. You guys can have it. I'm out.
It's a protest.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm filming it right now.
Well, there's nothing there now.
Yeah, I got some of it.
You want me to go back so you can get the whole thing? Do you really? Where are they? Oh, they're on Paradise.
Are we in the wrong one? Wait, there's Paradise right there.
Yeah, but
make a right?
Don't you see that?
It's all blocked. Okay. How are we? We just need to get out of here, Jay.
Okay, they must believe the lane must be shut down. Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. I'm a little. Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
Protests in Vegas. I guess this is the world we live in now.
It won't let me connect to the internet.
What do you have to say about it?
I mean, it's
Crazy.
peaceful,
Yeah.
so at least we have that, right?
Yeah, true.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
All right, I'm back, everybody. We did survive the riot. Very tense time there in Vegas, but we did get out. That's Heather with a little pizza out of North Vegas. Get the, I don't remember if that was a Love's or a Pilot. I think it was a Pilot. But we exited Vegas as quick as we could towards the night. Then we cut through the Zion Tunnel in the mountains. If you've ever been through Zion, you know that that's a crazy road, but we did anyway. I don't know that we have any video here to share. If you don't see video of the trip or anything, guys, just look around on the YouTube channel, because chances are there's going to be separate video montages that we set up, and sometimes even on Instagram you might find a clip or something. So don't think it's all pictures, because it's not. There was a lot more than that. But now here we are, safe back in camp the next morning. I always like to show off the camp setup, guys. There's me posing with probably a breakfast that I made. It was actually pretty good. Heather was settling in pretty well. There's me on the dirt bike. A little bit of our camp there, Camp J, Heather. Obviously there's the corner area where I spent the night, and some of the stuff there, some water over there, and it just, I was just chilling for a few days, letting Heather settle into the camp environment. We did go to Big Al's Junction. I told you guys about that in another video, so I'll pause here so you can get a little advertisement there for Big Al's. A great place in Kanab, Utah. Don't know how it would be during a non-pandemic, but during the pandemic it was amazing. Heather loves to make fires, so we made fires in the canyon during the night. Really pretty pictures there. This is our swim/bathing spot in the Virgin River. I think there's some pictures of this was before I got really organized, guys. When you have to think outside the box, you just do. And so these are sandstone or shale that we used to prop up the tent to keep it level, because it was on top of the car, obviously. And there's some more pictures of the setup, and there's some more pictures of the setup from behind. There's me goofing off, just chilling. My thoughts at this time, guys, were trying to figure out how I was going to get Heather to come with me on the trip when I couldn't even fit myself and my stuff in the vehicle. And this is kind of like I said, it's the backstory towards the TW, which we're getting to slowly but surely. Some of our neighbors, Mark, remember Mark from up the road? He showed up, promised Heather he would give her a ride after he'd met her, and he showed up a couple days later, and Heather got the ride of her life. There's some video of that that'll be posted on the YouTube channel as well, some of the views from their ride. And there he is, the awesome Mark. I hope to see him again someday. So I guess Heather's got a picture of me doing laundry. Looks like I'm doing some kind of camp laundry there, some flowers. We were noticing that, the cooler just kept running out of ice day after day, and I have to go get more ice. So I decided to start looking into a better option, and that will lead us to another part of the story later on down the road, but we won't get into that now. When you buy something on Amazon, you're often You're often kind of misled by the size. I thought I was buying these big clothespins. They turned out they were the clothespins you hang those little, for like little hobby pictures when you develop your own pictures. Sometimes the wind would come along. I told you guys about the wind in the other time, in the other videos, and to make our campsite look really messy. I always joke with people that me and Heather had a fight in here, but no, that's not really what happened. But next slide, guys, is I want to take a minute to tell you guys about it before I wrap up. This was supposedly about 50, 60 miles north of us towards Salt Lake City. When I called the woman, actually I emailed her, and she said she was an Army nurse and she was needing to sell the trailer quickly and that she would ship it to me if I paid her by Western Union. Okay, dramatic pause for craziness, but yeah, no. Anyway, we did locate a trailer shop right over the mountain from us, about 50 miles away, in the town of Cedar City, which you guys are going to be hearing about a lot from in the future. But that does take us to another part of the story. So right now, Heather is settled in, enjoying the camp life, which is definitely sometimes not easy. And that's where we stop for this story. Up next, in the next part of our story, we head to Muddy Creek. You guys, what happened in Muddy Creek almost seems like it was part of a movie. Almost doesn't seem believable, but it did happen. It was real. So I'll see you guys next time when we journey to Muddy Creek to go over the mountain to find what would become the TW, the Tiny Wanderer. Our first meeting with the Tiny Wanderer will be coming up soon. Next time, Muddy Creek on the TinyWanderland.
Holding on to all the things that I have ever known. I'm strong enough.